What's up, everybody? Just got back from Kanab, took a trip down to the coral pink sand dunes and ran some trails down there, and I gotta tell you, if there's one takeaway from this, my advice is don't go. Don't ever go. Please stay far, far away from there. Give me 3, 4, 5 years and then you can start going down there. Just stay away. It would be great. Now, of course, that's not true. This place was phenomenal, and we put some miles on the machine, almost 200 miles running around on trails just all over the place. Shot some stuff, just having fun in the dunes and out on the barracks trail. We went to the Pikaboo Slot Canyon, just ran around all up through the dunes in the state park. But the cool thing about this is obviously its location. Being so close to Zion, being so close to Bryce, being so close to Lake Powell, so close to the Grand Canyon, and pretty much you can run off-road trails to each and every single one of those. So there is a lot of exploring to do. Now, according to the office staff and the rangers down there, high season is pretty much February through May, and then it dies off. And I gotta be honest with you, I don't know why. There were maybe 5 or 6 other machines running around on the dunes when we were down there, and it was just dead. It was mid-90s during the day, it was down in the 60s at night. It was stunning, and there's plenty of places to go to get out of the heat. We actually stayed in the state park itself, full hookups on the RV. Obviously ran AC if we were in there during the day, but pretty much we ran trails and just ran all over the place. Hey, look, if you like the content, you like the stuff that's going on, don't forget to subscribe. There are so many adventures, so many places to see yet, and I'd love it if you guys were part of it with us. Let's get back. So, the few cool things about that, Kanab is a great town, and you know, Moab is fun. Vernal's turning into a cool town. St. George has obviously grown like crazy, but Kanab's got a lot going for it, and I think just the whole vibe that they've got going is absolutely killer. Let's talk about just the one problem that went on while I was down on the trail, and actually didn't happen on the trail, happened in my driveway before we left. I had broken this drive axle on our trip out to Vernal a week ago, and it took everything I had to get this thing replaced. Well, somehow during the process, I managed to crimp this brake line, and it was leaking. I didn't know it was leaking. So I drove around just in the park when we got down there, and I've all of a sudden had mushy brakes. Got back, brake fluid all over everything. So in the Can-Am, there's front and rear reservoirs. They're operating on kind of like a different system. So the front ended up draining out, and I had to run into Mount Carmel Junction to go try to find any sort of parts I could. And what I ended up doing was using some stretch tape, rubber stretch tape, and crushing this as much as I could to close off so no flow went up here to this brake caliper. Then refilled, bled it so that I at least had braking on one side. So that got me out of a mess, but there's no real fix to it other than replacing it. You can't fix that kind of pressurized thing, but this worked pretty well, wrapping it, insulating it really hard, and then just clamping it down as much as possible so nothing went through. The second option would have been vice grips, zip tying them on there, but I figured that was going to probably cause more problems, cut through the line, you know, that kind of thing. So this actually worked pretty well. So other than that, the machine kicked ass. Obviously, we ran it and ran it and ran it, and it was just an incredible trip. So that's really all I have to say about that. I can't wait to get back down there. I'll talk to you guys real soon.